Like, what is that guy doing? Just spazzing around the ground?
Pretty much, yeah. He's just throwing the ball around, waiting for death.
God, it's like his mum doesn't believe in medicine and he's having like an epileptic fit.
Of course, he doesn't believe in medicine. Jesus is the one true medicine that we need. So why would you need paracetamol?
Okay, so apparently we're leaving the games for another moment.
Yes, I decided to roam around the island to see what else is there, just to, set up a few check-off guns while we're waiting.
Oh, as you
do, yeah. Like I say, it's like this is one of the areas where it's fairly wide open, so you can kind of do things in a certain order. But
the needle doesn't look very clean. It says rubbing alcohol. Ew! Smells like clown breath.
This is one of the areas that annoyed me because everything is seriously pixel hunty in the game.
Yeah. In a bad fucking way.
Yeah. I think you'll see it later on, but I do have some terrible trouble picking up the needle.
Yeah, so what? When you come into Wilbur Smith's wagon, you play by my rules, kid.
Ooh, can I have a
Imagine being a tattoo artist called Wilbur.
Come back in about 10 years, kid.
I mean,
only for my adult customers.
Guess.
Wilbur Smith, no less. Like, he doesn't even have a cool name for it. Like,
where are all your customers, mister?
Yeah.
You ain't the brightest bulb in the string, is you? There ain't no customers.
They're all drowned.
The island. The only new human being
So
around on this
insane.
rock system flood is you. And you're too freaking young for me to ink.
That was a big flood, huh?
Change the subject.
No, it was a little tiny flood. Quit asking me stupid questions.
Do you drink this stuff?
What? Of course not.
Not yet, anyway. We'll see if I'm still short of business.
May I have a bottle of rubbing alcohol? Inferno is going to teach me how to breathe fire.
She is she? Ain't you a little young to do that?
No, I'm almost 8.5.
Oh,
Which is child talk
Yeah,
for 8.
Yep, totally fine.
Got a buttload of this crap just sitting around going to waste. Knock yourself out, kid.
Hey, that's nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Where are all your customers, mister?
You ain't the brightest bulb in the string, is you? There ain't no customers.
I didn't realize that the dialogue regenerates like that. So can't be annoying.
Flood is you, and you're too freaking young for me to ink.
That was a big flood, huh?
No.
Anyway. So I think I did get the alcohol here. It's kind of hard to hear, but like when you do get a new item, you'll hear like this kind of like rustling noise, and it's supposed to be like, oh, I've just snagged this item. So if in case you don't know and you've heard that, that's what it is. So now I think I start playing a few games to entertain everybody.
Okay.
So I think the way it works is.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think the way it works is that we start off with the squid squash there, and then we hopefully win a few tickets off that, and you basically farm enough tickets for whatever you need on this level, which you don't really know ahead of time, but on the second go you know how much you need.
Antonio wasn't crazy.
Oh, yes.
There really is a customer. My name is Carl Rice, but you can call me Ishmael.
That is a very funny joke.
I operate this squid squash game.
It's a Moby Dick joke because he's reading Moby Dick,
It's quite simple.
and it's the Moby Dick is a whale.
After
You see.
your tickets to play, I'll
Do you know what? I'll write it down for you, Paul. It's easier. I'll just get it.
Oh, would you? That'd be very kind of you.
Yeah, cheers, man. Thanks.
That will send a blob of ink up a tentacle. The higher it goes, the more
Oh,
tickets you win.
holy hell.
Why do I need more tickets?
You need them to go on the rides, of course.
What book are you
There's like-
reading? Is it a comic
How many
book?
action rides are there?
What? This
I
is
think there's
fancy,
only
young lady.
2, technically speaking. Well, 3 if you consider the freak show.
Oh, that poor whale.
No. You're missing the point. The whale is the manifestation of all earthly evils, and the man's pursuit is... Oh, forget it.
Thank you. I didn't care.
It is a good book in fairness. You should read it, Paul. It's very interesting.
Sure, if you have
Really,
free
would I?
tickets.
It's thematically connected to this game. In fact,
About
you know, about manifestations and man's interpretations and all that sort of
Listen,
shit.
Simpsons has probably done it. Can I just watch that?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Thank you.
If you insist. So we got a couple of tickets out of that.
Fantastic.
As I'm about to show you. Yes, there we are. So I think the Squid Squash gives you 3 tickets altogether. And then you pay a ticket for each of these games. And I think they give you 2 back, I think.
I'll knock him down.
One ticket
Okay.
per throw.
I have enough tickets.
Give it your best shot, little girl. Try not to hurt yourself. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not the face. Yeah.
Oh, poo.
Yes, and it's basically a 50-50 chance if you win or not. I should state.
Okay, how many tickets do we have then?
We have 2 more, so we can keep trying this and see how it goes.
Ticket per throw.
I have enough tickets.
Because I think
Give it your best
you lose
shot,
ticket to
little
gamble
girl.
it,
Try not to
but
hurt
you-
yourself. Ha ha ha.
you get quite a few tickets if you win.
Exactly. Well, in the Squid Squash, yes, because I think it's 3 tickets to play, but you get like 6 back or something like that. So it does pay off.
Okay, so how many tickets we get here?
Holy
You'll see now.
crap. What an on! You busted up my pins.
So I think we should get 3
A
out of
bowling
that.
pin.
Oh yes, we need that.
A fucking course to do.
Yeah. So the knockdown is the only game we actually really have to do because we get the skittle out of it. Otherwise, these games are just kind of more easier to win.
One
So
ticket, little missy.
that's why you play them more so.
Keep your eyes on the pin.
Okay.
And your finger on the trigger.
Whee!
That's the correct sound to make when shooting a pig.
Nice shooting, Eagle Eye.
I mean, sure why not? It's probably a tin pig.
Yeah. Well, you say probably.
Wow, they have games.
Yes. It's a carnival.
Rolling all sharpshooter. Prove you're still. One ticket buys you a
I'd
chance
like to
at the
try.
picture.
One ticket if you
Isn't it
please.
nice to have like someone like hosting
All right,
a
little miss.
game like that
Give it
that
a
only has
try.
one eye and a scar over the eye socket? It's really
I mean-
endearing.
Whee!
Yeah, I mean, it indicates that they've had quite a
have
few
a winner.
customers. Some of which may have been assholes.
Several unfortunate customers, I think it's fair to say. So yes, I think the maximum tickets you can get, I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what the maximum number is, but I think you only need 10 or 11 in the end.
Keep your eyes on the pigs and your finger on the trigger.
So this is just me getting whatever as much as I need
Right up.
Oh, poo.
and failing miserably.
Looks
Well-
like you need to get your eyes checked.
Well, we'll see what we can do. I mean,
Rolling all sharpshooter.
probably build up a decent supply of tickets. That
Yes.
might be handy.
That is the plan,
One
yeah.
ticket if you please.
And Herbie Sutter's The Freak Show is a bit of a jip.
All right, little miss.
Yes, so
Give it a try.
in our last recording, we went to the freak show first without really completing the game, or completing what we needed to complete, and we paid 5 tickets, and then we left, and we had to pay again to get in, which was annoying. It also meant then that we had to start playing these games again, but the problem was we were out of tickets, which can happen. But what then happens is you go to where the binoculars are on the level, and a ticket magically appears there by the binocular, and you can mathematically start again. But you could be there a while just farming the same ticket over and over again just to start winning again, which is unfortunate.
I know, but it's a mechanic that I think is good.
It is. Like,
It
in the
doesn't soft lock you.
no, it doesn't. And like this game, for the most part, like there's no death in this game, which is very, very deliberate, and like it gives you every opportunity to like complete whichever level you're on. You just have to be kind of paying attention for the most part and trying to like look at all the pixels on each level in case you need something like a fucking needle. But anyway, that's just me giving out.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, darling. You
it's
win
just one of the things
some,
you
you
deal
lose
with.
some.
Yeah, you have to deal with sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Gentlemen, children of all ages, come one, come all.
Whew.
I'll
Ugh.
take a shot.
It has been a long day.
It certainly has.
Okay, so how much more of this are you gonna do? Get a decent
I think-
supply built up, or
I think so. I think I was trying to get 11 or 12 and I started losing. So I think I went for a big gamble and hopefully fix that situation.
okay?
Yes. You see, I also decided to cheat at this point because I didn't want to gamble anymore.
Return to game.
Save's coming.
Yes, sweet delicious saves coming.
I mean, if it works, it works.
May I
In fairness,
play?
we should have done that on our original recording and we didn't, so I thought I'd heed our warnings
boy,
this
should
time.
we?
Oh, poo.
And as you see, we lost, so I was right to save.
Yep.
May I?
Splendid.
Now I think I go on a big winning streak here now.
Oh, poo.
Never mind me, I'm obviously misremembering. This is
Yeah,
embarrassing.
that's pretty bad.
May I?
Although I kept this in because like it's like this is how easy it can happen in terms of the pace of the game just plummeting.
Whee!
Yep. It's just one of those things that's gonna take some time.
Indeed, but this is one of the few places where it does kind of like grind to a halt. But you'll have like a very narrow level next to kind of make up for it. So the pacing is kind of like is up and down, but again, there's a kind of deliberate in a way.
Huh.
I think yeah, I leave it there. So now let's see the rest of the freak show.
Alright, because, the whole thing's a freak show, but now let's get the specifically freak show.
Indeed.
Boys,
That clown scares me.
for a mere
To be fair, all clowns scare me, so
Sarah.
for yourself.
Yes,
What's
yes they are.
yours?
they're all bastards. And if you're a clown listening to this, you're a bastard.
Hidden secrets of the cosmos.
Sorry, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
Ooh, can you tell me my fortune?
And even though we barely even do that.
Yeah, if anything, I'm actually being very, very lenient. So
Interesting indeed.
Ooh, what did they say?
The sign of the scarab. This Egyptian symbol indicates a plague of horrifying insects bent on devouring the planet.
Oh no. Really? That sounds scary.
Well, it's either that or a native plum. I'm not really sure.
I think he's supposed to be crazy. Don't quote me on that though.
Certainly.
Ooh, what did they...
A bleeding heart. You will soon witness a frightening ritual of gore and dismemberment. A savage people will rain blood down upon you.
That's
He says to an
awful.
8.5-year-old child.
Sure you're reading the card?
Yep, there's some fucked up
No,
fucking
no.
clowns here.
This is just the eighth of hearts.
Again, I'm adamant about my rule. All clowns are fucked up. All clowns are bastards.
Yep.
He looks like Mr. Potato Head. Put together wrong.
Oh, that happens. You try and like walk right,
Oh, God,
and it
the
goes,
stairs.
oh no, yeah, stairs no.
Boys, for a mere
Stairs are the
Come
ruling
on.
class here.
Water. It's so
dare
dirty.
to
I can't see
experience
the
for
bottom.
yourself the world's most amazing collection. Ladies and
My name's Sarah. What's yours?
Stuart Limkin, my good child, a purveyor of earthly oddities,
Ah.
if you will, a peddler of the
This
And,
is somebody
like,
who's
he's the salesman of the freak show, not in the freak show, just the salesman for
yeah,
it.
he's the public face of the carnival. Like Mr. Bandini is kind of like too busy to work with the normal people, so he's the one that they put out to bring the people in. And as you can see, he does a smashing job of it.
Child, they have been
Yep.
assembled here for
When I say smashing, it
But
means
that's
that he got his head
He
smashed
does
in.
have it, like,
behind
yes,
iron bars, so
but,
serve it
he's doing what he
all
can.
later.
And what he can is basically all mustache.
I've heard that one of your
All
freaks
mustache
got
and
loose
all
during
pervert.
the flood, and now he's eating everyone who goes in the water.
Yep.
The
I mean, he's
forces of Mother
deliberately
Nature
kind of
are not mine to
starving at least
wield,
one of these
my
people.
hero. During
At
the
least
great
one.
calamity,
Actually, no, we do know. We find out later on. Yes, he is in fact starving
himself
several of
from
them.
the shackles of man and returned once more to his watery domain.
I mean, times are tough at least, but still, like feed your performers. You know, that seems pretty straightforward.
How many tickets to
Like,
get in?
At a minimum.
Mm.
Ideally it should be a paid consensual deal going on, but no. These are actual cages.
I think they should form a union. That's what they really should be doing. Like, there's been a massive flood. They're in mortal peril because one of the acts has escaped. This is the right time to form a union.
Ew, they're connected.
Oh, hey, Paul, remember the Siamese twins?
My name
Oh yeah,
They're
they get
naked
books
for no
but not-
reason.
yours.
They get books but no clothes.
You're connected.
Because, you know,
Siamese twins are, Sarah.
It's because they're intellectuals, Paul, clearly. I mean, can you not tell that from, you know, how they hold books with such poise?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I mean-
boys, for a mere 5 tickets.
say that, but I don't know, it just seems weird.
Yeah, I suppose it's hard to, like, look intellectual when you're locked up in a fucking cage.